powerful feelings about the traffic in Los Angeles. It says something that local officials warned motorists about a temporary roadwork closure on the 405 last year by calling it Carmageddon. Angelenos took the hint, and this weekend they're expected to steer clear of the latest 405 closure, named, of course, Carmageddon 2. That's how it is in L.A., a snarl of overstuffed freeways and commuters who keep their cool, except when they don't. KPCC's Stephen Cuevas has this profile of a punk rocker whose music expresses the insanity of L.A. traffic while extolling the virtues of public transit.
Couple of things you need to know about Eddie Solis. He lives in L.A., loves the band Kiss, and does not own a car.
Being someone who's from L.A., born and raised, and, having a few cars in my past, I saw the city much differently, through a different perspective, through the eyes of a bus rider.
Want to just all the way to the back? Sure.
Line 18, Wilshire, Western Station.
Just steps from the front door of his home. Across the street from a tortilla factory in LA's Boyle Heights neighborhood, Solis catches a bus that connects him with the city's subway and the commuter train he catches to his day job at an indie record label in Hollywood.
It just opened me up to little neighborhoods, galleries, clubs, bars, just everything. Just seeing what's out there, little pockets of the city.
Solis's journeys aboard LA buses and subway cars informs a lot of the material on The New Los Angeles Part 1, Through the Eyes of a Bus Rider, the latest release by the singer-guitarist band It's Casual. In Solis's vision of a new Los Angeles, people abandon their cars, climb aboard public transit, and rediscover their communities. One song extols the virtues of the LA County Metropolitan Transit Agency's Easy Pass and the urban underbelly it introduces to the rider.
And that's a nod and homage to, the people who know what you could even go cheaper and really beat the system and really steer away from spending money on gas and oil profits and all that. Is all it takes for me to witness racial tension, for me to witness illegal aliens. It's not to paint a negative picture, it's just my perspective of what is seen.
Off the bus and back on the street, we make our way past a jazz saxophonist playing for pocket change and down a long escalator to catch a train. So, where are we now?
We're at the Red Line station, the Pershing Square station in downtown LA.
And what's our destination?
We're going to go downstairs another tier, and in about 5 minutes we're going to get on the Red Line going northbound.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go. The Metro Red Line snakes from North Hollywood to downtown Los Angeles. It's the train that inspired It's Casual's signature tune and spawned a viral internet video. It was partly filmed late at night on a moving train as it hurtles from station to station. Solis thrashes away on his guitar and barks the lyrics, which celebrate the Red Line and call out the congested freeways that coil around Los Angeles.
Este es un tren del Metro Red Line a North Hollywood.
The 210, the 605, the freeways are not so nice. The I-5, the 210, the freeways are not so nice.
The thread that comes out of the record that ties everyone together is just be alive, don't be a victim of having a car.
An MTA spokesman said he couldn't comment on Eddie Solis's furious pro-Metro message, but the Red Line video was a hit at the offices of Move LA.
Eddie's done a good job. Thank you, Eddie.
It's the public transportation advocacy group headed by former Santa Monica Mayor Denny Zane. He liked the juxtaposition of Solis blissfully riding LA public transit in one scene with scenes of the band raging against those notorious freeway jams.
Eddie is all frantic when he talks about highways and so mellow when he's grooving on a skateboard and on the bus and on the Red Line. There's a metaphor for the transformation, from the, oh my God, I just got to get out of the traffic, to, hey, this is cool. I can mellow out.
Or you can blast a tune like Too Many People as you claw your way across Los Angeles by car, bus, or skateboard.
Los Angeles, there's too many people. I want them to go away, even though it makes me so afraid.
Too Many People could also be a motto for It's Casual. Over the years, the band whittled itself down to a power duo of Solis and a rotating cast of drummers. So you may think the burly, bearded punk rocker just can't get along with freeways, with people, or his native L.A. Not true.
I love it. I love everything about it. I've traveled throughout the U.S. many times, and I could never look forward enough to coming back. The weather, the different cultures, the landscape. I was just like, you know what? Now I know everyone moves to L.A.
Solis will bring the love and the volume during a Red Line mini tour next month. It's Casual will play a different venue within walking distance of several Red Line metro stops from Union Station to West Hollywood. For the California Report, I'm Stephen Cuevas.
That's the California Report, a production of KQED Public Radio in San Francisco. Our director this week is Nina Thorson. Seal Muller is our technical producer. We had additional engineering from Danny Bringer and Howard Gelman. Thanks to Hank Hadley at KCBX. Our online team includes Lisa Pickoff-White, David Marks, and Don Clyde. Our interns are Catherine Borgeson and Rachel Johnson. Tyke Hendricks is our elections editor with production help from Tina Lauerberg. We had editing support from Paul Rogers. Victoria Malione is our associate senior producer. Ingrid Becker is our senior producer. The news director is Bruce Kuhn. I'm Rachel Myro. Thanks for listening and have a great weekend. This is the California Report.
Funds for the California Report are provided by the James Irvine Foundation, expanding opportunity for the people of California and supporting the California Report since its premiere in 1995. And the California Endowment. Health happens in schools at calendow.org. And Chevron, investing in renewables, strengthening communities, and creating jobs. More information at chevron.com.
The 210, the 605, the freeways are not so nice. The I-5, the 210, the freeways are not so nice. The 101, the 405, the freeways are not so nice. The I-5, the I-10, the freeways are not so nice. The 210, the 605, the freeways are not so nice. I-5, the I-10, the freeways are not so nice. The red line, 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 the red line. The 210, the 605, the freeways are not so nice. The I-5, the I-10, the freeways are not so nice. The 101, the 405, the freeways are not so nice. The 605, the 101, the 101, the 101, the I-10, the 210, the 605, the 101, the 405, the I-10, the freeways are not so nice. The red line, 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 the red line.
Welcome to Los Angeles Nista, episode 131. I'm the show creator, producer, and host, Eddie Solis. Today, our in-studio guests, Jason Jesse and Chris Pontius. We're going to take a quick music break, but we want to give a little Advertising shout out to Amoeba Music, Berkeley, Hollywood, and San Francisco, Santa Cruz Skateboards. Also, we want to give a big hello and thank you for the support to El Cholo Restaurant, 12 locations in Los Angeles, and ampsandgreenscreens.com out of Dallas. Two Felon Skate Shop in Whittier. We'll be right back with Jason Jesse and Chris Pontius. Hi, this is Eddie Solis. You're listening to Los Angeles Nista on SkidrowStudios.com. This episode of Los Angeles Nista is brought to you by La Mascota Bakery, a family-owned business serving the community since 1952. Tamales and sweetbread, made the old-fashioned way daily.
Concessions, I will not budge. I won't forgive the
yourself.
Do we have any callers?
Oh, God.
Yo, welcome back to Los Angeles Nista, episode 139. In studio guest Jason Jesse. What's up, Jason?
Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you.
You know what? I thought Jason Jesse and Clayform was coming.
Dudes,
Remember the Clayform Jason Jesse? Streets of Fire?
Barely. I just know that he had two first names like me.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't even remember that. I was asleep.
You were asleep? You were asleep? You know what? I want to ask you, man. We want to do the definitive Jason Jesse interview. We want to talk about lowriders, Pendletons. We want to talk about guns, motorcycles.
Oh, my gosh.
And frontside ollies on vert and Converse.
Okay, let's shy away from let's shy away from the guns, the lowriders, but not the Pendletons. I'm gonna clear my throat a lot.
You're gonna clear your throat?
Yeah,
okay,
it's nervous.
That's
it's
fine.
nervous, and
you're worldwide right now on Los Angeles Nista.
Okay,
everyone's watching and listening. But let me ask you this:
the heck are people watching on? Yeah. I need a wingman.
Let's call you a wingman. You want to call him on the phone right now?
No, I'll text him.
You're going to text him?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I got to ask you. You're up and down the coast. What's your hometown?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up in San Clemente, but I would have to go to San Clemente.
San Clemente,
yeah, and my grandparents lived in Santa Ana.
You have a lot of roots in Orange County, SoCal.
Yeah, Santa Ana, Orange County.
And there's a Jesse Street.
There is Jesse Court. I think there's 7 houses on it. It's because my grandpa.
Yeah, tell that story. That's huge Southern California history right there.
I drove by it, and there's 7 houses on it, and I was like, we did good.
We did.
We pulled it. In Santa Ana, too. I love Santa Ana, so... That's where my grandparents.
Bristol Street, man.
Yeah, Bristol, and we had an appliance store on Main Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And that's my mom had a midwife, like a midwifery nursing birth center. She had a birth center in Orange County.
Okay.
In Orange Circle.
Orange Circle, yeah.
Pretty sure. And
in
then
Orange.
yeah. And then my dad had Saddleback Pools, and it was out of Tustin, Orange County.
Oh, wow.
And then my brother lives in San Clemente. Brent, my oldest brother, he's cool.
Awesome, man. Now, when was the first time you stepped on a board and committed to the sport? What year was that?
Probably, I don't know, late 70s.
What was your home park, would you say?
Flower Street.
Flower Street?
Big O.
Big O.
Yeah. I feel like I need to clear my throat a lot.
Yeah, a lot?
I'm so
really?
Sorry, yeah.
No, don't worry about it. That's fine. Clearing throats is great.
The water. No, if I drink water, I'm gonna wet the bed.
You know what, the bed?
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. You know what?
I don't want to hydrate. I just want.
Let's talk the Fallbrook ramp.
Okay.
You have a lot of video parts on that. Now, how often would you skate that ramp back in the day?
I would just go there whenever the mood felt right. Probably every day.
Who owned that ramp?
This kid Tobin.
Tobin?
Yeah, he was cool. His dad was really cool. I think his dad built the ramp.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I used to drive out there and meet my friend Steve Clare there, and it was really, I was like 17 or 18. So that was fun times.
What were the specs on that? Like how high was it? How wide was it?
No idea. I don't even know. I would just
you just tore it up.
We I have no idea. It was it was pretty big, I think. It wasn't anything like it is nowadays. It was probably now would be considered a mini ramp, but it was
like 12, 11?
I don't even know. It was just so fun though. Anything bigger than that was just I wouldn't be prepared for.
How about your favorite trick to do on that ramp?
What trick?
Yeah, on that ramp.
Dropping in was
fun enough?
Yeah. We would it was just that was super fun.
Yeah. I mean, all the videos, have documented you taking these runs and just blasting.
I don't even know what I was doing. I'd fall asleep. I would just go to sleep when I drop in.
And just let it go?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Hey, I heard a rumor that when the Streets of Fire video was filmed, the parts of you in jail, that was in East LA somewhere.
Yeah, that's
really
correct. We filmed it in one one day. I think I'm gonna immediately, like, if I hear this live or if I hear this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, why did I say any of that?
You're gonna go back and say, "Can we do it again?"
Heck is it, what? Yeah. What is
That's
wrong with
cool.
me? I just total. Yeah, I must have ate too much chili cheese dogs.
Chili cheese dogs.
Yeah, when I was younger. Not.
When you were younger, not today.
I don't know
right?
what. No, I just took a shot of ginger earlier, and that was it.
Dude, you're all healthy.
No,
I love it.
Barely.
You're
Just
barely
right now. Yeah.
You look great for your age.
Hey, thanks. I know. I'm like 29 years old.
Yeah, I was just you're 21, right?
29. No, I'm actually just a little bit younger than Steve Olson. He's a little bit older than me.
He's a tad older, right?
Yeah, he's the shit though. I love Steve.
Yeah, he is a shit.
Yeah, next week is the 11th. He's got his birthday. Everyone meets and we go dirt bike riding. It's
That's
pretty
killer.
cool. Yeah.
You know what? Going back to the Streets of Fire, I want to talk about the past and I'm bringing it up relevant, but
Okay.
one thing I want to talk about is that jail scene because that was like, installed into that skate video and like a lot of kids growing up would like watch that and like recite your lines out on the streets.
I would recite my lines.
You would.
Because I would own
all the Groms, all the Groms would.
Yeah, I would only communicate with things that I've said on video. From those days on, I'd be like, okay, no, I have no idea. But yeah, it was fun. We filmed all that in one day. The jail scene, everyone's like Nodis, everyone, that whole like Skip was there. That was all from 5 a.m. to like 10 p.m. And I was like, I think I was 16. 15. I was
really?
16 years old, yeah, because I just had got my license and I drove up there 5 a.m.
So
that was early.
It was in East LA at a police station?
No, at the jail.
It was a county jail.
Yeah.
So
No, it was a big county jail.
It was Twin Towers?
Maybe.
LA County?
Yeah, it was abandoned and it was LA, East LA.
Wow. I had no idea.
It was cool.
Hey, let's talk about where you get your Pendletons at.
Oh, well,
Let's name check the place.
Yeah, the only place to get your Pendletons would be Greenspan's.
Right.
And since I wish I was born in the 1920s, I would be going there ever since then. But I went there. I used to go there. The first time I went there was with Mark Gonzalez and
He
Mike,
showed you?
and Mike Gonzalez. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mark grew up in Southgate.
Yep, Southgate.
The house he grew up in, his mom lives in.
Still there, right?
Yeah. And there's a skate park in the park across the street.
And, Southgate's responsible for Mark Gonzalez, Slayer, and Cypress Hill.
Okay.
Three pretty cool components.
Yeah.
Pop culture.
Okay, so wait. I'm sorry to interrupt. No, I did not mean to interrupt you. That's so rude. No, that's rude, and I don't want to be rude.
No, you're a good person.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
very much. Okay.
Chris, what's up?
How are you?
You brought a wingman, right?
Yeah, Chris, because
Chris Pontius.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Hi, how are you? Look at this drink I got.
Like, that's a really big drink. Look
It's
at
like a Sunday.
We're on audio and video right now.
I wish I had longer hair, you guys.
Nervous?
Both of you guys have nice.
No, I'm not.
Nice
I'm
girl.
growing my hair out. I'm growing my hair out.
You're gonna grow your hair out
Yes,
because of
I
us?
am. Correct. Hey,
Chris, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me about Slayer.
Okay, Slayer played at Mark Gonzalez's high school at lunchtime, and they weren't called Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
What were they called before Slayer?
Oh, shit. I don't know. Hopefully someone could call us at 800-893-9562 and tell us what Slayer was called. But you know what?
Didn't they steal something from a cemetery around there?
Yeah, and I think the Southgate High annual, if you look at it, because I just saw a Friends.
Hopefully.
Like, they played lunchtime, and Tom Ryan's wearing, like, totally short, white OP corduroy shorts.
He still has those.
And they're playing nothing but Beatles songs.
No, wait, really?
Yeah, in white corduroy OP shorts.
What if nobody called today? They're just like, you know what? Those two guys don't call. Nobody calls. Can we do some fake phone calls?
Look at.
Can we have?
Wait, are you going to a break right now?
No. We're going to take a caller,
I have a
actually.
question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a caller.
Okay,
put
we
this
got to
on?
put your headphones on.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you're on the air with Los Angeles, Nista, Chris Pontius, and Jason Jesse.
Awesome.
Who's this?
It's Andrew from Orange, California.
What's up, Andrew?
Oh, not much, man. I had a question for Jason.
Okie dokie.
I wasn't old enough. I grew up in Orange, but I was not old enough to actually get to skate the Big O skate park. But I was curious, Jason, what were some other spots that you skated? Like, did you used to? I know you used to skate like Lloyd's Banks, but I was just curious If you ever skated, like, I heard there was this park out in Irvine that was like a snake run back in like the late 70s maybe, and it got torn down in like the early 80s. But I was wondering if you ever skated that.
Yeah, the oh my God, my voice sounds really different.
You want to just call the whole thing off?
Yeah, yeah, that was a concrete wave. And my brothers took me there.
Were those your old stomping grounds?
Well, kind of. The concrete wave was close to my house. And there was that was really fun, actually.
Yeah, I've only seen videos of it, and I mean, it sucked kind of growing up when I did because all that stuff was already gone. But it was like the mythical, like legendary stuff you'd hear about. But
and the Big O skate park is now a strip club.
Yeah, it's bottomless only.
Yeah,
bottomless.
Yeah.
So that means they serve beer.
Well, no, they wear double extra large T-shirts with belts. So I've never been down there.
What's going on in Orange County, man? The Orange Curtain.
Oh, man, not much. I actually live up in Oakland now, but...
Have you been to the DIY do-it-yourself spot in Oakland where Raven Touché goes?
Yeah, I haven't skated it, but I went through it when they were building it.
Yeah, that place is amazing.
You've come up and skated it?
Yeah, I live up in that area.
Yeah.
Now. But it's super good.
Yeah, no. I haven't skated it yet. Just got to see it when they were building it. But, yeah, looks really fun.
I want to go back to school and learn how to talk properly.
Totally.
That's, I feel like I don't know how to talk, and it sounds amplified.
Bro, thanks for the call, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Call me back later.
Okay, so as we're talking about Greenspans.
Yeah, okay. Can I take these off?
Yeah, you can take those off.
Oh, my God.
I don't like
so
them
much
either.
Normal? Take those things
Weird
off.
stuff, right?
Well, it's just hard to get used to. It's going to take me another 19 years.
So how long have you been going to Greenspans for? Because that's like a LA, like a LA institution to get your Pendletons and your hats.
Yeah. That's the first place Mark Mahoney sent me there.
He knew.
When I was like 18, he's like, you're going to want to get suited up here. So he sent us.
Sold Ben Davis, Dickies. Yeah. But back then, Dickies and Ben Davis weren't available everywhere.
No.
Right?
Well, yeah, no. So you could get them, but Mark, I told Mark I was getting married, and I was maybe. No, wait a minute. I take that back. The first time I went there was with Mark and Mike. So then we just bought Pendletons, and then it was amazing. I was terrified too.
You were terrified to go in there?
Oh yeah.
At first,
it wasn't back in the 90s.
Well, back in the 90s, Southgate was a bad area.
Yeah, it was in the late 80s, and
late 80s, dude.
It was actually really sketchy. I didn't like it. And Mark loved it, and then his brother Mike was a little more...
Mike was a coward.
No, Mike...
He was tougher.
Mike was really tough.
Mike Gonzalez?
Mike Gonzalez is... He rules.
He rules?
Yeah, he's tough.
Yes.
Who, have you ever had a guest on here, like, maybe, like, they were a famous person, they were a jerk?
Yeah.
Can I cuss?
You could totally
cuss. Well, I'm not going to really cuss, but, like, a dick. Who was the biggest dick?
Yeah.
You know what? Everyone's been super sweet and nice.
No one was mean.
No one was mean.
Because they get in here, because you get them in here and you take them out of their element and they're scared.
We've had AFI in here, Alkaline Trio, Send Dog from Cypress Hill. Alva's been in here twice.
Was Alva mean at all?
Cossack Wee Man. No.
Because Alva on the streets is...
Hey, man, on the streets of Dogtown, bro.
Yeah, he's mean. But I like Tony. He's cool.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if he likes me, but I love that guy.
Really?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Man, I opened the door for him a few times. I fucking love Tony. Yeah, he's just shit. Like, whatever.
Dude.
Him and Jay. Fuck around.
So as far as the Pendletons and Greenspans, all right, the Cholo hats.
I fucking love Greenspans.
I mean, that's the best selection, man.
Dude, you cannot beat it. You can get everything the rest of your life there. You don't ever need... You can be shunned from society and just go there and dress yourself. And
are you from Southgate?
Dress to
No, I'm
impress.
from Whittier, Pico Rivera area. But
Pico Rivera is badass.
Yeah,
my mom and dad are from there too. Did you know them?
Pico
Rivera?
No, Whittier.
Whittier, really?
Whittier's big though, huh?
Yeah, it's a big city.
Maybe, you might have seen them around. Go on, guys. Sorry.
No. Okay. So you know Pico Rivera?
Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, I know.
He's really cool.
Yeah,
Pico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pico Rivera. He's cool. I know a Rivera actually, but
Jose Luis Rivera.
Well, yeah, and
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you. Before motorcycles became above the surface again, like younger people having them and racing them around, you're always on a motorcycle.
Okay, wait, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
From where you're sitting, does it look like I have a clown nose on, but it's not? It's not there because because it's just a rat. Look at
it's like Homie the Clown.
Well, it's
right.
Okay, go on.
What do you think of Edward James Olmos? Are you Mexican?
Yeah.
What do you think of do you think he's bullshit playing
like the Mexican mafia and all that stuff?
I don't know what the word. Yeah.
Well, I think that he's actually I think that Edward James Olmos is filling a void in the industry because obviously no one's talked about it until him. You know, all the like jail gangs and shit like that, and you know, and the way it operates. Once you get in, it's a different situation.
Yeah.
It's like all the gangs unite. It's regional.
I won't even
Sudaneos and Norteños and all that stuff.
Comment on that.
No?
Or American Me.
Or American
That
Me.
movie changed history.
Yeah. But I think I don't think he's full of shit. I think he filled a void when it needed to be done. But I don't think his recent work. He doesn't have much recent work, right? I mean, stuff. Yeah. No, he's legit.
No.
Stand and Deliver, I think, is a great.
You think he's a middleman between the white man and the brown man? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just think he's filling the void. He's trying to get me. I got a big bullseye right in front of me, right?
No, that's what I have.
You have the clown nose.
Yeah, and
my neighbor went out with his son. She was engaged.
Wait, did he play congas? I don't like.
Probably.
I don't like to
Did he play congas?
Yeah, I don't like to say that word.
He was on Battlestar Galactica.
Mexican
with him,
mafia.
yeah. But then she caught him looking at porn on the internet, and she got mad. Maybe
he got pissed off at him.
People do get mad. That's their first initial.
He had a porno pen pal.
Oh boy.
And he said really dirty things, and she read it all.
She's bummed.
You gotta.
Was she bummed out? 100%?
Yeah, they were engaged. God, I shouldn't be saying all this private stuff on the radio.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
They were engaged and everything, and maybe he was. The way I heard it, it was like he was cheating
through the internet.
He learned it from his dad, though. He learned how to cheat.
Okay, wait. All of a sudden, Edward James Olmos is in the house.
Whoa, wait a minute.
But come on, American Me, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying cheating is good or bad.
Well,
however,
but that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Now, as far as American Me goes, I mean,
womanizer.
You know,
which one? Who? Him or his son?
Both of them.
Both.
Okay, both.
You know, to be completely honest, I mean, everyone connected with it because everyone had people in jail from the streets, right?
Yeah, I don't like to talk about this, but that movie caused some harm.
Did it?
Well, no, I mean, people got hurt. People in the movie got hurt.
Right.
I liked the bald guy.
Yeah, JD.
Yeah.
He was the shit. But the best scene was the slow motion and then the gunshot when they're playing handball and they go from
Cholo
kids.
handball.
Yeah. I play handball. They go from kids. Remember we played handball?
Yeah, we did.
We actually played Cholo Handball League. And
we already started it.
You guys are doing it already?
Yeah, we already did.
Yeah.
We already started it.
Cholo Handball, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a member of a club.
Yeah.
Handball club?
Yep.
Are you serious? What's it called?
The Dolphin Swimming and Rowing Club in San Francisco.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the rowing.
They still do handball tournaments.
They do.
With South End Club in San Francisco, and they've been doing it since 1874.
I got another influential movie that's even more influential than Stand and Deliver. Colors.
Okay, I haven't seen either of them.
You haven't seen either?
I have not seen. I'm not familiar.
Chris, you've seen Colors, right?
Yeah, I like that naked lady that when they arrested
at the very end.
The naked Mexican lady when I think they arrested somebody and she was there and like she just comes out in handcuffs like nothing, just boobs and vagina.
Wait, that really happened?
Yeah,
they handcuffed her.
Maybe they arrested.
Why would they do that?
Maybe the fat guy. Oh, so maybe it was him. I can't remember. I remember that you saw this lady. Not the one. Like remember they shot the one guy in the back.
Yeah,
that he was having sex and he thought he was going for a gun.
T-bone. Yeah. At the very end,
and he's like, "You shot it. You killed a man, Mister, for reaching for his pants."
Exactly.
No, they actually said the pants.
Mm-hmm. He was reaching for his pants, but the guy thought it was a gun. But that wasn't. And there was a naked lady with him too. But that wasn't the one that I remembered. I liked that one that was being arrested. She's pretty, huh?
Totally.
Have you had her on the show?
No.
I'd like
Let's get on the show. You know her agent's number?
I don't. He might.
He might.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know she was a special agent.
But you know what? But to be honest with you, I think that Colors, I mean, the weekend that came out, when everyone came back to school Monday, everyone was out of skateboarding and in gangs. So that's the most influential.
Oh, I've never even seen it. I swear to God.
Really? You never seen it?
I've never seen it.
Never seen it?
I never even saw the Twin Towers go down.
Dude,
I'm not kidding. I never watched it.
you refuse?
I just didn't have TV at the time. I want to see it now, but
you're ahead of the curve, man.
it's been
Most people are just getting rid of their TV.
No, I want to get a TV now.
You were just at Lucasfilm doing that commercial for Santa Cruz.
Yeah, I met George Michaels.
You met George
there,
Michaels?
Yeah, George Michaels was there.
What was he doing there?
He owns it, right? George Lucas.
George Lucas.
George Michael?
No, I was going to be. Well, I met someone named George, and I was like,
do you like Wham, Chris?
That's like Michael Myers and Mike Myers.
Yeah.
I met
totally different people.
The guy in the mask is the guy in all the funny movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious. So yeah, I met George, and I was like, you know that song Faith? That's a powerful song. And he's like, I know. I was like, I never liked it, but it was powerful. But I didn't own the 45, but my friend did, and we would listen to it, and I was like, that's powerful. And he's like, I know. And then that was it. But yeah, that was at Star Wars, I guess. I never got into Star Wars. I never saw that movie either. I want to watch it. I want to see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Was Andrew Wrigley there? Andrew Wrigley?
No idea.
What did that guy in Wham do?
Oh, that's the other guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
He bossed George Michael around. Maybe he was the top.
He was the boss, right?
Yeah.
boy.
Maybe he was the top. George Michael was the bottom.
Are they still friends?
No, I doubt it. But I know Thomas Campbell was surfing in Portugal, and he saw Andrew Wrigley out there.
No way. There's no way.
He just surfed now. This was years ago.
I wonder what kind of style
he was pretty tan. Bad style, probably.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Chris,
Andrew Wrigley pushed, because George Michael was originally more of a rapper.
Do you think he pushed him into waves?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, George Michaels was a rapper? Or
more into rap, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is kind of like right when rap was sort of starting, I guess. Yeah. Especially in England, huh? Pretty good raps. And George Michael got, Andrew wanted him to write more like top 40-ish songs, just hits.
Yeah.
And he's pushing George to write, like, you know, all those ones, Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Right.
Songs. And, you know, just commercial hits. And yeah, he's using him. He's using George Michael for everything, you know?
Wrigley
was the boss. He wasn't doing anything in the band, really. Nothing. He would have George Michael write the songs. George Michael be like the face of the band, and he'd fuck George Michael.
Wait, that's the truth, right?
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
Poor George.
I think, yeah. No one puts it like that, but that's the truth.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he was on top and George is at the bottom.
George is power bottom.
Power bottom. Not even
At least
not
he's
just
powerful.
bottom.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I just heard that term on some show. I liked it. I don't know if he was a power. I don't know. What would the other? Is power forward in basketball? What is that? Power forward. And what's the other kind of forward?
You know,
Hercules.
Chris, I need to change the subject. When I look at you, I look at a well-traveled man who's shot movies in India and Africa with Jackass and Wild Boys and all that. Where haven't you gone?
It didn't teach me anything, all that traveling. It just made me more ignorant. And I'm not playing a video game. I'm looking for a picture to show you, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
We've been texting back and forth, me and him.
Yeah.
We've been sitting here, yeah.
Yeah, Eddie's so cute. That's what we're right. You think?
How many guns do you own?
I don't. Who could say that? Who could answer that? I only own the one.
Knives.
He did actually.
What is the one gun that you own?
I have a legal registered AR-15, and it's a Colt Sporter at 223. I've had it for 25 years or something. And the FBI asked me, "Why do you have this manual with you on the airplane?" I'm like, "Oh, I just found it." Blah blah. And they're like,
"Look at all those knives he brought."
Okay, I'm not even going to finish my story. I'm not even going to finish it.
You going to Southgate?
No, I'm not going to bring knives there. We don't need knives there. But I just wanted to. I just have. I went to Cold Steel showroom there's this knife company in Ventura. They had this showroom that I didn't know, and so I went there because I wanted a new machete, and I got all these rad knives.
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah. Hold them up against
right here
to the camera.
You hold them up.
I'm not going to put my fingerprints on them because we're going to use them later.
Are you going to use them?
Well, we might have to.
Yeah.
Self-defense. We're going to go in the subway.
That one's rad. That one's called the Marauder. That one, I like that one a lot.
Car.
I had no idea you were a knife
That's a Mercury car.
Knife enthusiast. That's killer.
But
when people are handing them to you, you got to be a knife enthusiast when they're just starting.
Yeah. This is Manny's signature knife.
Best knife ever.
You know Manny, the Tarzan guy that I film with sometimes with the long hair? That's his model.
Oh shit!
Like his pro model.
That his pro model?
Yeah, wouldn't that be rad if you did something where you have a pro model knife?
Dude, look at that. I like how there's a shark engraved. Look at that shark.
He's the shark man. This is that's a whatever push knife. I like those. That one. That's really what you need. I think those are the best knives to have.
I'm calling in.
You're calling in?
Yeah. I saw that one.
Let's talk about knives.
Do you ever get in an argument with your girlfriend or your mom or your dad and you're like fuck and you like just go off and you walk like around at night and you just want someone to come and give you trouble so you can fight them? That's what those knives are all about. No, this one is about that. That one's not.
That one's about.
This one is to look cool on TV.
On TV, right?
Yeah, you're not going to use it on anything. Yeah, it's really just to look cool. You know,
how long have you been collecting knives and using them?
I got all these in about one day.
One day?
Yeah.
That's funny, man. So yeah, as far as your look at this.
How can you hear that?
Crap.
Really?
I wanted to call in and talk to me. I wanted to finish a story that I was so.
You should walk out the door and call.
No,
you should use this effect for your band.
Yeah, I called it. It's an effect.
It's delay effect. Echo. You'd be like U2.
She looked at me and she asked, "Are you calling in?" And then she left. She disappeared. Just hang up. Just hang up on us.
Chris, how long have you been playing guitar, man? You've been playing guitar for a while, right?
Yeah, but I'll never be good at it. Yeah, for a long time. But I don't always play. But I've had guitars for a long time. No, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Since whenever, when did we get guitar? How old?
14.
Yeah. Whenever everyone starts to be a guitar player or a bass player. Yeah, I got a lot of guitars though.
You do?
Yep.
What's your favorite guitar? Well, like, is there a favorite manufacturer?
No, I think they all do something wrong a little bit. I always change them. But I got this really rad Yamaha guitar the other day that's from the 60s that they only made a few hundred. It's like the one Link Ray played.
Okay.
It's really, really rad.
That's rad.
And it's really rad. And it's I could tell every time if you play it, you're like, wow.
You know what I love? This is the first time there's been huge knives.
Yeah.
And the first time there's been cheese.
Yeah, right here. And this is the first time that maybe Nick Blinko will call in.
Nick Blinko.
Was Danzig ever on the show here?
No.
Why not?
Not yet. I don't know. I mean, we just really haven't.
Don't you hang around his circle?
Yeah.
What if Robert Gordon called in?
Robert Gordon?
Because he heard the Link Ray guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take our first music break.
Rob?
Thank you guys. I thought this would never come. Break. I'm like, what?
We're gonna whip out the knives and the easy cheese cheddar.
Yeah, I don't even
eat crackers.
And
we'll be right back.
We just jazz our face up with it.
guard, I put my good sense out to sea. The handshakes mean nothing, and a man's word is his lie. I can't believe I went along for the ride. Knife in the face when I was down and out. Knife in the face, it left no doubt. Knife in
Hello, I'm Isabel Rojas Williams with the Mural Conservancy of Los Angeles. You're listening to LA Nista at skidrowstudio.com.
This episode of Los Angeles Nista is brought to you by La Mascota Bakery, a family-owned business serving the community since 1952. Tamales and sweetbread, made the old-fashioned way daily.
From gossip and judge. Isn't it wrong to have no self-control? Isn't it wrong to hurt people? Can't you see? Can't you see what it is to do? You give me strength, you give me strength, you give me fuel. It's not enough, not enough to fight for what is yours. You have to live, not what fighting for.
Hey, welcome back to Los Angeles Nista, episode 131. Chris Pontius and Jason Jesse. What's up, guys? Tobacco, pizza, salad, fleshlights.
Easy cheese.
Easy cheese. Now, Chris brought that can of easy cheese.
That was yours.
I didn't bring that.
Did someone bring that?
Here. Did you bring
it?
It
was here.
Oh, that was here. I think it's for the.
It was here.
Oh, I think it's for someone else's show.
People.
No, it's
it's
mine now.
It's that porn girls.
Yeah,
Gingers. Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps.
Yeah.
So, Jason, you got a couple of lowriders. I mean, motorcycles, guns, skateboarding, rowboats. Tell me about the Chevys you got. You're all about American made, right?
What's that?
American made?
Well, actually, yeah. But all of our Chevys are in Japan now. So that's okay.
What about yours?
No, they're in the garage.
Yeah. What years you got?
Kicking it. Just boring. It's a 60s Chevy that I bought from my friend, and then a 50 Chevy
It's
I've had
pretty
forever.
lowered and tricked out, right? You got the rims on it.
It's
not
just
tricked, but I mean, this vintage low.
It's Supreme's Astro
Terms that a lot of laymen wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Astro Supremes, Premium Sportways, PCP.
Oh, dude.
Whatnot.
Well, if you're cruising in a lowrider and smoking PCP, then anything could happen.
Anything, and you're amazingly strong.
How come everyone tries to stop cars naked when they're on PCP?
Because they can.
Party boy? Chris?
Do you see these microphones that we're talking on?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking on these ones, and then I noticed these mics that we're not talking on.
Yeah.
That mic, it's in the industry. It's affectionately known as the donkey dick mic.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
It's a EV RE20, but it's like a broadcast mic. These are always in radio places, but they call it the donkey dick.
That's like.
But that's my favorite microphone.
Why can't we switch?
I don't like talking on this one. I want to be talking on that one.
You want to come over here and talk to it?
Is it the same thing? Will it work?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're similar. They recorded a lot of my favorite albums on this mic.
Nice.
Like which ones?
There's this one Clash album they recorded on it. Coincidentally, I didn't know that, but I read there's like all these albums and they brought the titles up, and like there was like 3 that I really liked that were happened to be recorded on it. And that's not really common to be recording these albums on the donkey dick mic.
Donkey dick mics, yeah.
It makes a great. If you ever gonna make another record, you might want to try it out. 'Cause it worked for like Joe Strummer.
It worked for those guys,
It worked
right?
for Bob Dylan. Blood on the Tracks. I think he used that. It's probably my favorite Bob Dylan album. And then this other really good album. I can't remember. But they used the donkey dick. And look at it. It looks rad. One time we were doing these interviews, and there's this black girl, and she was really horny, and I was talking about
You
the
gotta
donkey
talk
dick
into
mic.
the mic for us to hear you.
And then I didn't go to the thing, but Dave England, and I ended up sitting by her.
You have to talk into a mic to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk into the donkey dick mic. That's why I put my head over there.
You keep staring at
You
it.
know what? Usually you save me. I can't tell a story. It's not about me. It's about a friend of mine. And actually nothing happened. But if it was me, it wouldn't have been like that. I would have been slutty.
You're a great
You're not
man.
mad, right?
You're so full of information and knives.
Information.
Yeah.
Information
Seriously.
society.
I felt safe coming up here. I
Do you
was
have any
like,
ninja stars on you?
we don't need those.
You don't need those anymore, huh?
Yes.
Is that a thing of the past?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
He's like, I felt super safe. We all did walking up here.
Also, that company that I went to the knife store, they make this a Warhammer. I want to get that too. And my penis is named the Warhammer. And,
Really?
and
Who named it
that's-
that?
I did.
You
well,
did?
like,
You
I mean,
named it?
everyone would say something to the effect of that, but I gave it the official name. Wait, what'd you say? You did?
No, I didn't even.
Well,
I was-
like Giant Knoxville's wife, she calls it Hammerhead. And
Hammerhead.
Yeah, because the head is bigger.
Sure.
I mean, it's not like deformed, but the head is bigger than like, let's say like if I was like gonna be like, come on, baby, let me put in door number 2, it would like the most painful part would be at the beginning. Like so that idea is using
Warhammer
is not like on the table. But yeah, so I it's a Warhammer. But yeah, that's why. I mean,
that's a great backstory.
Good to know. Yeah,
it's a good name too.
Note to
It's
self.
had different names, but
Jason, do you have any nicknames for any body parts? of
No,
yours?
none whatsoever.
So you don't need that.
Just chest meat, ass and back, and I don't have cankles anymore.
Cankles.
No, I got rid
Did
of
you have
them.
cankles?
I thought I did for the longest time, and I just kept working on.
I don't think boys have them.
They don't, but I'm pretty sure I was retaining a lot of water.
Do you know any girls that have cankles?
4 different girls, and I quit talking to them.
I know 2.
Do you still talk to them?
I don't really see them, but if I did see them, no.
That's the first place I look. I'm like,
My brother's like that too. Like
Probably
if he
shouldn't talk.
if there was a thing that would kill it for
yeah,
you
it's
with a girl, it would be that. Like not that would be the thing that would make her ugliest.
It's just
I wouldn't
sad,
care.
Yeah,
I actually, it would make me more happy. It would make me more. I'd want to make her feel good to make her not feel ugly.
You'd go out of your way to make her feel special.
Yeah, I would. I have
the
that.
cankles.
Yeah, I would not. I'd want to make her forget about her cankles.
That's thoughtful and considerate.
You're a good person,
and I like that.
Well,
I just get nervous around them.
God,
because I want to talk about them. I'm like, Man, what should we do about that? Like, how all of a sudden...
Is there a remedy?
I keep just looking at that donkey dick mic.
Me too.
Why didn't you guys set us up with that?
You want donkey dicks in front of your mouth?
Can we
reshoot
that?
this? Yeah.
You want to come back
start it over?
Yeah, let's start everything over.
Seriously.
There'll be more food delivered, more knives, and bazookas. So I got to know, like, what's the worst you've been hurt filming something for Dick House? I mean, because you do a lot of risky stuff. Have you ever gotten hurt?
Nah.
No? Have you ever been scared of a shoot?
No, I got hurt. Well, like, I've been like in pain, but I mean, probably not any more hurt than people getting regular. Like, but no, I did get. There's one thing that it's a kind of ant, and they did this like rite of passage thing. That it's an Amazon Brazil thing that you put this glove on, and it's got all these ants that are they're woven into it, and they're called tucandero ants, and they're bullet ants, and they sting you, and you got to wear this glove for like 8 minutes or however long the song is that this like chief is singing, and then this poison goes into you, and then you're just. I didn't know how bad it was, but anyway, like it sucks when they're stinging you, but then you're poisoned for like 24 hours, and it's like the most intense pain ever, and that was way worse than anything else I've ever pain, and it was like you want to saw your arm off literally, and nothing will make it better, nothing, like it'd be better to stick a spiky baseball bat up your ass than get this. It's crazy. It's like in that horror movie Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2.
When the devil or the demon gets in his arm, it's like that.
Would you do it again?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I did it. If I hadn't done it, because everyone always says like, "Oh, you guys are gonna get fucked up. It's just gonna hurt so bad," and they don't know. And so I'm like, yeah. And then this one really was bad. And me and Steve-O we both did it, and it was between, but he did it second, so all the poison was gone, so he didn't get fucked up from it. But it probably hurt like when they were sticking him, but there was no poison left. But I'd been stung like once by one at a different time. It was like it like sucked for like an hour. Like I was really bummed, but then this was like hundreds. But I didn't. It was either like get all the poison or share needles with the other guy, and I didn't want to share needles with him. So I did the ants, but it was bad. It was horrible. Yeah, and poison doesn't really it translates to a point. But yeah, that was the worst thing.
That's the worst period for.
Oh, that's the worst pain of anything I've ever had. But 100 times worse than anything else. Really.
How long have you guys
nothing
known
else
each other?
compares.
You guys used to smoke PCP together, right?
Me and Chris?
Yeah.
We've known each other since Thrashathons.
Yeah, since Thrashathon 5, maybe.
Yeah, 86 or something?
Yeah, 86. Actually, yeah, the first time I met Jason, I was like, the skate camp was in my town, and I think it was like probably right when you turned pro. He was there, like, because they bring different pros in, and there was like a skate shop that like a local shop had like I wasn't like the skate camp was in my town, so anyway I'd hang out there and skate and stuff, and they had a shop for the campers and stuff. It was like in these dorms, and they had like all the pros that like staying in dorm rooms at this college, and so I was in this shop or whatever talking to a kid or something, or looking at a skateboard, and Jason comes in and he's like, "Hey, this shop sucks. There's a way better shop down the hall." And he's like, and then he like takes like a bunch of the kids down the hall, and there's like a sign that said skate shop like that he made on his room, and he had like his room turned into a skate shop with all this stuff, and he was like pulling customers out of there and selling price to do it,
and this was all pre-Jackass, of course.
This is
pre-teen.
This is like when I was it was. That was when I was 12.
Grom days, right?
I was 12 for sure.
Yeah, this is pre-teens.
How long? So you've been chewing tobacco?
That was the first time I met him.
He just started chewing today.
Yeah.
Chew, right?
It was an impulse buy at the liquor
store. Yeah, it was an impulse buy.
Impulse buy.
Yeah.
I was like, do it.
I've always wanted to try this.
The boys want to try.
It was on sale.
Yeah.
It was like if you bought 2, there were 6. So I have 2 cans. And yeah, I'm going to chew.
He's going
to chew every last bit of it.
I haven't started yet. I was going to just start later.
He packs it.
I pack it.
Which I can't do. So
did you guys bring any kook repellent?
No, kook repellent.
Yeah.
Remember that? You remember that? From Run Man?
Yeah.
How do you know about that? That's amazing. I still have some.
You still have some?
Yeah, I do. I have 2 cans left. It's silly string with a sticker. It's incredible. Drew Steele and Ray Kleinman actually made it, but Drew Steele and Dennis Dragon.
Yeah, dude, surf punks.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a question. In the Run Man, I get maybe it was 69 one when the guy poos on the guy's car.
Yeah.
Who and then they get in a fight. Who are those people fighting?
I'm not sure, but Christian Fletcher was there egging him on.
He wasn't one that the guy's pooing.
No, he was an antagonizer.
I wasn't sure if one of them was him.
No. 2 local Malibu dudes or something.
Oh, okay.
And they were real fired up, and Christian, they were egg.
But they knew each other.
Yeah, they were mad.
Were they friends at all before that?
I'm not sure.
And who won? The guy that did the pooing won.
Yeah, because he felt better.
Yeah,
he felt better. He got rid of the poisons in his body.
Yeah,
his body rejected it onto the hood of somebody else's car. It wasn't his car, and so then he left satisfied.
For those that don't know, it's the surf video, and there's out in front of some surf spot. There's a car, and this one guy goes and he poos on the guy's car, and another guy comes in from surfing, and he sees the guy pooing on his car, and they get in a fight, and the guy that pooed kicks his ass.
Pretty much kicked his ass.
Yeah. Even if the guy that pooed got his ass kicked, he'd still
win.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No, it's like G.G. Allen bringing his own makeup to the show.
But he also won.
Yeah.
He probably felt bad. Maybe not.
No, he couldn't have. Because
No one brings up kook repellent to you, huh?
No, that was amazing.
Because you were stoked. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 cans, and I always wondered, like, what is it? Oh, it's silly string with a
silly
sticker.
String.
You ever use it?
Yeah. One's almost empty, and the other one feels about as heavy as this Easy Cheese. The can here on the table.
You should make Jason Jesse kook repellent, man. Make it available at skate shops.
Or give it to people and they could spray me because I would be the kook in their town.
Hey, Chris, so I'm sure there's people from all walks of life listening to this. How did Jackass start? Tell them. Quick backstory.
I know.
No.
Nothing. Yeah.
No.
Big Brother, right?
No. It was this when we tried out. We saw this ad in the paper and we tried out.
You saw a flyer at Guitar Center?
There's no way.
You saw a flyer at Guitar Center?
It was from this magazine that we all worked for called Big Brother that we worked for like 10 years or something, and we made skate videos, and then in between it was our dumb shit. And then, but we wanted to eventually not have to have the skating anymore, just dumb shit. But, or I don't know if that was something we thought about. I thought about it a little bit, and eventually then we got bought by, like Larry Flynn. That made us like kind of near Hollywood, and it just evolved after over all that time, into, not being a magazine anymore and being a TV show. I mean,
MTV and all that.
Yeah, they made a pilot and then it ended up doing well. It was really unexpected, but it took a long time.
Took a while.
In the magazine, was like something you did because you liked it. It wasn't like it was. And people in the skateboarding, I don't think really liked us anyway. Like we're the first premiere of one of our videos. No one was there. A lot of people didn't like us.
In the beginning,
certainly didn't like me. Yeah. I had a lot of enemies. I have a lot of enemies.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you have?
No,
there's no way.
I never really did.
But you're chewing tobacco and you have a lot of knives.
Are you kidding me?
All right, let's take another caller. Let's take another caller.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
There's a caller. Hello?
Yeah, what's up? You're on the air with Los Angeles Nista, episode 131.
Awesome.
Jason Jesse and Chris Pontius.
Yeah, I called in to talk to you guys. My name is Mark. I'm calling from Los Angeles as well. Real quick, Chris, I was wondering how long you play guitar, right?
I'll go ahead and answer that. Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Chris, what kind of music do you play?
Reggae.
Oh, that's
and
pretty
jazz.
cool.
Fusion jazz.
Yeah.
He plays. Go ahead and answer that question.
You chew tobacco when you play guitars too?
Sometimes.
Today I do. And tomorrow I will too, unless I chew both cans. But I have 2 cans, if that's what you're asking.
One's
like a bird, like a toucan?
I'm going to tell you something. I have 5 cans. I bought the whole roll. And that's the truth. And I bought it at 2-something in the morning last night. I got wild. I was walking my dog, and I saw the special in the sign. And I went into the store, and I said, I'll take the whole roll. Because it was a deal.
It's not the Bandits either. It's Copenhagen.
Yeah. And it's not the kid stuff. It's the real.
It's the mouth cancer.
Yeah, it's the mouth cancer stuff. So
the real deal.
Yeah, not some pussy Hawkins or whatever. Not the candy. I'm not 12.
Big chew. It's not that.
The big chew.
But when I was 12, I did chew it. The Hawkins a little bit. Then I quit for like years.
You guys about tobacco.
Okay, we want to keep you on the line. We're trying to gauge where you're calling from. We're tracing your number. Mark?
He hung up?
Thank God. He was stressing us out.
Conversation, I don't think he
He just hung up on us. He just hung up. He was like,
I think he was like, these guys don't need me.
The question was answered like 20 minutes ago.
No. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't like.
He was just.
I think the reception went bad.
Do you know anything else about Edward James Olmos?
A little bit.
Could you let us know about it?
Well, the first thing I found out, I don't want to like just slander people. I like Edward James Olmos. I admire womanizing, but I don't admire it. But I think he has a reputation for being a real Don Juan, maybe. But no, just kidding. No, a real gigolo. No,
a playboy.
This is what.
Are you a playboy?
A lot of shit is just like coming out of my ass, and it might not be true or not. But the first time I ever heard a story about James Olmos was not Edward.
James
Olmos Edward.
EJO.
ELO?
No. Anyway, I used to know a bunch of people in Fresno, and this one Mexican girl. Her name was Maricela, and she was like a high school girl, and she was really pretty. And Edward James Olmos, I think, went and talked at their school, and he told her, he like, this is like was around American Me. This is gnarly. I shouldn't.
No, it's okay.
No, I don't know that anything happened.
Is it okay, Jason?
This is what I was told. This is what I was told. And then he thought she was pretty and like offered to fly her down to LA. So I think she's like, was like stoked, and she got to bring a friend. Then he took her to a club, and I guess he'd say her name like Maricela, like act like she was kind of like she basically thought he was bullshit. I think like kind of like tried to like I don't know what you would call it, like
bait her along.
Like he was maybe a. Yeah, no, he was just bullshit. Like he couldn't even speak Spanish. Like you know what I mean? Try to act.
But he really doesn't.
He was. It was like that. I mean, this girl was this is what she was saying. I mean, through her eyes, he would kind of like try to act like try to fit in more. I don't know. Maybe he grew up like in like
Riverside.
Like or maybe somewhere like really like Kansas or somewhere. You know. Yeah. Maybe his mom and dad were Mexican, but he never knew them. You know, he was like a cracker.
What about Moreno Valley, dude?
Moreno Valley. He was a fucking cracker. And no, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, but this girl, she was young and I don't know, some scandalous shit. I got to just shut my mouth right there because this is I don't remember everything, and I'm just going through it with my head, and I can't really say it through my point of view. I was just pissed because he didn't ask me to go down to LA and go and get me fly me down there and call me Marcella.
I know that's
so
sad.
I felt pretty ugly, and I wondered if I had cankles.
Don't feel ugly.
Don't feel ugly.
We could jazz up your face with like jewelry or something, and you'll be fine.
But that guy in American Me, the guy that really was the JD guy, he was pissed.
Yeah,
he was in prison, and he was really. I think he tried to sue he probably wanted to kill.
People got
the guy
86.
Yeah,
they pieced out permanently, right?
Big time, yeah.
But
I wanted to come guy. I wanted to acquire.
The guy reminds me of the leader of the Hui.
Oh, rad.
Do you like
Eddie?
Yeah, yeah. He's a white guy.
Jason, I'm sorry to interrupt. No one's ever asked you about kook repellent ever, really?
No, that's amazing. That's right. Yeah, and I can't even believe that I have a couple bottles.
Still,
that's years ago.
Do you like Black Flag?
Do I like Black Flag?
Yeah.
Which part?
Well, I'm just curious because remember the
Des Cadena.
Yeah,
I like Des and Chuck. I like What I Know by Chuck Dukowski. I Want to Live, I Wish I Was Dead.
What's your favorite singer?
That would be Chuck Dukowski.
You like that?
That would be Chuck. Because of what I know. The
Because of
song.
what you know.
Yeah, I Want to Live, I Wish I Was Dead. The best song ever.
You always had Blaster Black Flag on your skate parts. Is that because
I took them off. I
you
took it off.
Took it off. You changed,
No more?
you changed.
After
No
I
more?
went born again?
Changed
No, I'm
the
just
music.
kidding.
As you went born again?
No,
edited it.
Yeah. No, yeah, because, that's the kind of music that got people
pumped.
Yeah, you were pretty excited back then. In your late teens, you want to destroy everything in front of you.
Search and destroy, right?
You can't help it. You just want to go
Starts a machine, dude.
berserk. Yeah. And then as you get older, you realize what total fruitcakes a lot of them are. And you're over it. And you're back into Merciful Fate.
One King Diamond, right?
Yep. And you're like "Fuck
that's
those
real
guys."
because he thinks he's a devil.
He's badass. You're like, okay. You get
like
older
King
and you're
Diamond?
like, you know what? I'm down with more.
He's a good-looking guy, but
You ever but like Gene Simmons sued him.
I don't know.
Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons, I don't like.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know him as a person, but he was at this metal.
A lot of guys in bands sue people, huh?
I could talk shit about him for sure. He is the bass player of Kiss. He's got a tongue. And,
God, I remember those dolls.
He cutest.
Yeah,
they
dolls.
are rad.
The cutest dolls. So cute. Yeah.
It's some at that metal school or Steel Panther or whatever. Back when they were called metal school, like different rock stars would go to their shows and they'd be like, hey, blah blah blah, like, hey, Lita Ford, come on, let's play Kiss Me Deadly, and they'd go sing. That came off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah.
Even though it was true.
Good call though.
But anyway, so Gene goes. He hears that he's going, and then they're like, hey, Gene, let's play a Kiss song. And, the audience was like, yeah, that's rather they can, play whoever's their song.
Yeah.
And Gene just, rubbed his fingers together give me money or something.
Pay me like this?
Yeah, and that's not a very rock and roll attitude at all.
Not at all.
So it made me say,
the war against the
He needs
jive
tobacco and he needs big knives from Ventura. Is that where they're from, Ventura?
He needs to stop pretending that he's something that he's not.
Yeah, exactly. MC5 was a different story.
Kook repellent would be good on him, huh?
Well, I don't even know who you're talking about. Gene
Simmons.
I don't either. I don't know
Gene
either.
Vincent.
All I know is this.
Barely.
This
I like rock.
dude was rubbing his fingers together at a show.
That's weird.
He was like this.
I think he was a pervert. He's probably from.
But I was never into that kind of music. So
Right.
I have no idea.
So I have a question for you, Jason.
New wave and new romantic. New romantic.
Day glow, skinny ties.
Well, okay, what was the question?
Okay, so how long have you had your own shoe on Converse?
I think it's just a colorway. It just came out. The Santa Cruz collab one. Yeah. That just came out.
That just came out, right?
It was like a birthday collab. Hopefully next year will be different. I was stoked though. Converse is the best thing that's ever happened. But let's talk about other stuff.
Yeah. Let's talk about. I have another question.
Yeah. I love Converse. It's hard to talk about yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
I love my shoe. Thank you.
Okay. So
I think we should talk about Converse.
Let's talk about
You've never been.
We should call this video show the Converse halftime hour.
You've never seen Star Wars, right?
What's that?
You never seen Star Wars?
I have not. I want to start collecting it. Collecting Star Wars stuff. I heard about it recently, and I just wanted to start collecting.
One time after a Converse meeting, I heard that you went to get some Star Wars games in your new blue Converse.
No, not the red ones. Let's talk about D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. I was never into it, but I want to get into it. I also want to start. I've never done acid, and I want to start.
You want to start?
Well, I want to do acid once.
Try it once?
It's a bad idea.
I've never done that or shrooms. I never have.
I have done those.
He says bad idea. I'm not going to.
Especially, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
you are the demographic. I mean, it's a horrible drug. Yeah. And when you're 15 and you don't really think about anything, the problem with acid, and there's a few problems with acid. There's actually a lot of problems with it.
Tell us.
Yeah.
One of the problems with it is it lasts way too long. It is like golf. When I was playing golf, when I had to play golf at this charity thing, and that's where your cousin or your nephew was.
Yeah.
But it's it reminded me of being on acid when I was 15 because it lasts so long.
How boring.
And it's 8 hours. You're
just bummed out.
You're tripping out.
I would never do golf.
It's funny for a few hours, and looking at things transforming, whatever.
So weird.
If it's make you hallucinate or whatever, but eventually it's not. You want it to be done, and you just feel weird. So it's a horrible drug, and it's getting popular again. Like like a few kids have come up to me recently, like they were like, "Hey, blah blah," and they were on acid, like what? And I was just like, I didn't know that people did acid anymore. I thought you guys had better drugs now. Like,
yeah, right. Like
whatever. You're like these things I don't even know the names of.
And you hear names like Molly's and what's that, bath salts?
Things I don't know.
What is that? I mean,
bath salts. They got a big reputation from those guys eating people, but.
What about huffing turds? I want to do that. I want to get into that. What's that called?
Well, Cheech and Chong's done that already.
Jankum.
Jankum. I want to get into Jankum.
I've done.
Yeah.
Have you huffed turds? Dog turds?
I've been involved in a Jankum.
You have.
Session. I mean, I've set it up. I didn't do the Jankum, but I like helped it get processed. The guy pooed, and to get it into the form where the gas could get, I basically did it. Yeah. I was like the maker. I mean,
that's
like
amazing.
The technician. No,
you
but
facilitated the content.
Yeah, I made it work because there was the poo, and we had to get the poo into some bottle. So I had to I found some ingenious thing. It was like I got a bag or something, so it would like go through it into because there's a little. We didn't want the poo. It wasn't my poo. It was some kid's poo that happened to have to poo at the time, and so no one wanted to touch it to get into like the bottle. So anyway, Jankum, for those that don't know, is everyone knows what that is. No, I assume it's the gases. You put it in the microwave with a plastic bottle, and with gotta get all confused when I talk about Jankum, but with like a bag, like a plastic bag over. I can't remember how it went, but you heat it up, and all the gases go up to the top like a hot air balloon, and then you inhale all the gases, and it gets you high. And like if you look it up on YouTube, like there's always newscasters like talking about like kids strung out on Jankum.
Or there's newscasters high on it,
so
trying
funny.
to talk about.
You know what sucks? Like when you're a kid and a dude gets out of jail after 10 years, like a big gangster, and he's all pissed off and buffed and smokes PCP in your neighborhood.
Yeah, it's over.
It sucks, dude.
Dave England was telling me about this guy that his friend met in jail. That this big black dude that he'll for like I can't remember how much it was. It was a reasonable price for the service. He'll go to their house. And if there's some dude you don't like, he'll rape him, take a Polaroid of it, and give it to you as proof.
That's better than
murder. I can't remember how much the price was, but even for a few $1,000s, it'd be fucking worth it.
And I wonder, and you couldn't get in trouble as bad as if he murdered him. So
no, that was a service he provided.
That's his service.
And there's so many times I wish I had his number.
He went and got a fictitious business name for that.
Or how many bank account have you met that like you wanted to send that guy to?
Maybe 4 people in my life.
4?
Maybe 2.
Does one of them play guitar?
No. Actually, yeah.
I want to send him to some pencil pushers in the people that people that rip me off in like lawyer types,
those guys that they give you the double talk.
Yeah, suits. Those people.
Fuck those guys.
I want to send. I don't want them killed, but I want them raped.
But what if they're like, that was bitching?
And I want to
actually send him over here.
And they're into it.
Thank you.
And then they're paying him.
Exactly. Then my attitude about the guy would change.
And then you bring the donkey dick Mike,
and it's over.
And you know what?
Then it's just Jankum all over again, and everyone's high on.
This episode of Los Angeles Nista 131 is over. 2 hours.
There's kids dying on Jankum every day.
Right now.
Every day?
Yeah, I'm stoked because now I want to get into it. It's the new thing.
Do you have a connect?
Jankum is good in moderation.
Do you have a connect?
It's great in excess. No, we can all. No, you don't need a connect.
Oh, you just make your own.
All you need. No, yeah, you can make your own. Well, common sense in a microwave.
That's terrible. I'd rather just.
Well, thanks for bringing the
Swords,
knives.
Jankum. Oh, sorry.
No, thanks for bringing the chewing tobacco, the knives, the great stories.
I didn't bring anything.
Thanks for bringing the lawnmower.
Okay. Thank you for the camaraderie. I'm just tagging along.
No,
I'm sorry, you guys, for coming.
I'm sorry that
Yeah, this is great. Jason, Jesse, Chris Pontius, thanks for being a part of episode 131 of Los Angeles Nista. I want to give a big shout out to Flood Control Skateboards and Two Felon Skate Shop and ampsandgreenscreens.com. That's a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you.